Video exclusive for May. We're in no. I rolled my calendar over to May. Yes, we still have a couple more days in April. April of 2026, number 14 video exclusive for April 2026. I suspect this will air across audio only platforms eventually. So again, bear in mind, being recorded Wednesday, April 29th, 2026. Title of this exclusive, Context, aka Collectivist Thinking Part 2. Follow up to the last video exclusive, number 13 in April of 2026. For those viewing this as a video exclusive, you will see my background. I have a post, a meme, an image that I put on my social media at times, and it reads, Context Matters. I talk about in Clickbait Everywhere song. Context matters, facts matter, details matter, truth matters, reality matters, history matters. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. It matters if one's opinion is derived from reality and facts and context and details and history, blah, 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 versus unicorn fart fantasy delusional nonsense of the emotional hysterical snowflakes. But back to the meme. Context matters. Any single comment/post must be weighed with totality of all other comments and or posts to understand context. So why am I bringing this up? I talked about collectivist mindsets, lumping any class of people for any reason whatsoever is leftist, cultural Marxist, collectivist mindsetting, identity politics bullshit. I don't care what the group is. Skin tone, regional origin, faith, political ideology, collectively lumping all is leftist, collectivist mindset. Period. End of discussion. Not debatable. God gave us all free will, individualism. We choose to accept to be part of a group or reject it. You are not part of the group the left wish to make you part of unless you choose to be that, quote, stereotype, unquote, assigned to that group. Now, collectivist thinking, it came up because of someone lumping all Muslims, Islam, blah, 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 blah. So, context, clarification. Yes, absolutely, positively, Sharia law is not compatible with constitutional law and Western culture. Period. Full stop. All Muslims are not the problem, though I will dare say, I will agree with Wilt and others if you know what I'm referring to, the ART shows that this came up on Wham Radio. A large part of all Muslims are a problem. I will take it further and dare say most Muslims are a problem. They are either part of the percentage that believes in expansionism and the caliphate and expanding their faith at the edge of a sword via terrorist attack violence, or another large part of Muslims who aren't willing to take up the sword and chop off heads, but agree with and don't want to publicly agree with, so are just silent. Again, is that most? We can debate that. Is it all? That is not debatable. It is a collectivist statement. You cannot say all of anyone, group, class, whatever. Period. We are individuals. There are some. It may be it might be a fraction of a percent. Let's say, for sake of argument, just for sake of argument, okay, and harken back to the example of Nazi Germany. I've got a meme I share often. It is stated that only 10% of Germans were actual Nazis in philosophy. Look how that turned out. And it became what it became, a world war engulfing problem, because others were either just silent, maybe another 25%, a silent Nazi. I don't oppose them. I'm not going to speak out. I'm not going to speak for them, but I'm not going to speak against them and just let it happen. But whatever amount who did oppose the Bonhoeffers, there weren't enough of them that spoke up and did anything to stop it from becoming and ballooning what it did. And those supposed small percentage moderate Muslims are repeating history. You claim that you are opposed Gijas, as I coined it, global Islamic jihadist interim army soldiers, and chopping your heads off to the point of majority and imposition of Sharia everywhere. You oppose that, but you're not speaking up. You're not being a Bonhoeffer. You're letting happen what happened in Nazi Germany. It is more and more increasingly becoming a problem. And as the Rick Springfield song, It's Always Something, says, if you're not part of the solution, yeah, you know how that goes. You're part of the problem, because Muslims have to reform Islam. It's not going to work from the outside, like a Dr. Judy Sass. Dr. Zuhdi Jasser, who wrote the book Reform, The Battle for the Soul of Islam. Dr. Zuhdi Jasser is the Martin Luther of our times in Islam. But yet, people automatically dismissive. No, all Muslims are the same. No. Not all blacks are the same. Not all whites are the same. And that's conflating. No, it's not. It's collectivist mindset. It's exactly the same damn thing. Lumping a group of people all together. Collectivism. Period. Not debatable. Not arguable. Now, how about anti-Semitism? Apples to apples, religion to religion. All Muslims are, all Jews are the same. Oh my God, anti-Semitism. All Jews are the same. Wrong. Collectivism. There is no difference between you saying all Muslims and an anti-Semite. No difference. And I'm sorry that some of you need this tough love gospel lesson. Seriously, to say all this, all that, is to be anti-God. God gave us individual free will and choice. To suggest all of anything is 100% the same is anti-God, anti-biblical, anti-Christian. Individual free choice. There are always going to be exceptions to the rule. Now, again, context. Let me back up. And just for sake of it, I'm not purposely putting numbers out there because I don't know what the number is. No one knows what the actual numbers are. But for sake of argument, let's just say 99.9999999% of all Muslims would be happy and accepting of Sharia law being imposed all over the world, no matter how it gets done, as some are contending. That leaves the fraction of a percent of individuals that you know damn well. You know damn well. There is no Borg collective mindset in any group. Period. Not debatable. And I've had it beyond enough that people who like to profess Martin Luther King Jr. Biblical constitutive character, God-given free will and choice, each individual a mind of their own and a free will of their own to act as they want within or outside of any particular group. They'll profess 1 minute to being a clone of Martin Luther King Jr. and how Christian they are, biblical individualism, free will. And then next out of their mouth, collectivist drivel. Again, sorry, I'm talking about people I love, I know, but they won't let it go. They will not see the forest for the trees. They are emotionally, hysterically engaged in this and therefore cannot be logicked and reasoned with on this topic. So not all of any group is all X. There are always individuals. And again, do I have to repeat it again? I'll repeat it again. Even if 99.999% of whatever are whatever, they fit the stereotype, they fit the definition you're screaming and crying about, that's not all of them. You cannot make the blanket statement. You are a collectivist, not an individualist. Okay. I think I've ranted and raved enough. Whew. Heat it up. I got to cool down. put the soapbox off to the side. Thank you all. Take care. God bless. Love you all. Okay, don't adjust your set. The camera's covered because I didn't pull down the green screen, so you can mostly see the context matters post still up there, but some of it's fuzzy. Anyway, I hit record again because I needed to tack something else on about the not all Germans were Nazis thing. Do you ever let Fanta touch your lips? Have you ever tried a Fanta soda? I guess that makes you a Nazi. If you're drinking Fanta by your collectivist mindset, you're a Nazi supporter because Fanta the drink came out of Nazi Germany. Yes, for those of you clueless morons who don't know, Coca-Cola boycotted the Coke formula, did not let it be used in Germany during that era, during the war. So the Coca-Cola bottlers in Germany, not all of whom were Nazis, used what they had and started bottling Fanta instead. That's where it came from. Or do you know anyone who's owned a Volkswagen, especially a Volkswagen Beetle? I know some people who did. They are not Nazi supporters. And why do I say that? Or I myself owned a Porsche 944 at one point. Do you boycott Porsche because Frederick Porsche designed the Volkswagen VW, the people's car, commissioned by Adolf Hitler to be a vehicle that most Germans could afford and didn't cost a lot in Germany because they didn't want to dedicate a lot of resources to it because why everything was going for the war effort. So Frederick Porsche and Volkswagen, especially the Volkswagen Beetle that continued to sell, even the peace love hippies loved the VW Beetle wagon, continued to be sold still today. Post-World War II, direct result of the Nazi regime. Not all Germans were Nazis. Not everything that came up during the Nazi era is a Nazi symbol. Okay, end of rant this time. Take care.
All sweet songs by the fire, warm hands, soft words, pretty choirs. If I cut out the thorns from the story, I'd be dressing up a grave as glory. This is tough love gospel, not just campfire shine. If I sand down the edges, I turn truth into a lie. Reality or delusion, I can't serve both sides. I'm not here just for the choir, I'm here where the hurt hearts hide. Yeah. Some pages bleed red in the margins, hard lines, hard calls, hard bargains. If I skip over storms for your comfort, then your house gets washed in the flood water. This is tough love gospel, not just campfire shine. If I sand down the edges, I turn truth into a lie. Reality or delusion, I can't serve both sides. I'm not here just for the choir, I'm here where the hurt hearts hide. Oh, do you want a dream or do you want a the long run. You can't sell sweet dreams while the house burns behind. If it never cuts deep, it was sugar all along. If you skip the hard pages, you just rewrote the song. This is tough love gospel, not rainbows on a wire. If you hide the hard words, you're just fanning the fire. I won't preach delusion just to make it sound lighter. If I only soothe the choir, I'm a singer, not a fighter. You can hum all the feel-good lines while your neighbor breaks inside. Quote hope like a slogan and look away from the crime. But a bandage on a bullet wound is a pretty little lie if the truth never offends us. Did we ever even try? This is tough love gospel, not rainbows on a wire. If you hide the hard word, you're just fanning the fire. I won't preach delusion just to make it sound lighter. If I only soothe the choir, I'm a singer, not a fighter. I'd rather lose that crowd than sell them painted grace. I'd rather stand alone and smile and dodge the weight. Don't ask for easy comfort, then curse the honest cost. Love that never warns you will leave you more than lost. This is tough love gospel, not rainbows on a wire. If you hide the hard words, you're just fanning the fire. I won't preach delusion just to make it sound lighter. If I only soothe the choir, I'm a singer, not a fighter. Oh, if I dress up the danger, I'm a liar, not a writer. Tough love. The Bible isn't just rainbows and lollipops, singing kumbaya around the campfire. You cannot ignore the harsh reality drops. To peddle such makes you a liar. Reality versus delusion, speaking not just to the choir. This, that, and in all things transpires.
Complex beings, yeah, we bend, we break, we mend. We got moods, we got ranges, quick flips, strange rearrangements. Seasons shifting in our skin, quiet storms behind a grin. One word, whole day changes, heart rewrites its own pages. We're just complex beings, that's what we are. Puzzle piece hearts, little bite-sized scars. We got ups, we got downs, still we stick around. On a dime we can turn it all around. Complex beings, tangled and true. Half of me running, half running to you. Complicated, yeah, the book spells out the reasons, but I love you through the chapters and the seasons. You're a sunrise, you're a shutdown, you're a soft laugh in a letdown. You go quiet, then you're singing. Every mood, every shade, still clinging. I'm a question in your doorway, you're an answer said the long way. Both hands full of tiny trees, and still we stay through the reasons. We're just complex beings, that's what we are. Puzzle piece hearts, little bite-sized scars. We got ups, we got downs, still we stick around. On a dime we can turn it all around. Complex beings, tangled and true. Half of me running, half running to you. Complicated, yeah, the book spells out the reasons, but I love you through the chapters and the seasons. Complex beings, we have moods, we have ranges, seasons and changes. We have ups and downs, on a dime can turn it around. Complicated, the book spells out some of the reasons. Complex beings, we got moods, we got ranges, little storms in our teacups, whole climates, seasons and changes. We go quiet, we go wild, we go tender then tough. One word, one look, one moment can be way too much. We're just complex beings, breathing, trying to make some meaning from all these turns and twists inside. We fall apart then realign. We're just complex beings, reaching, hearts cracking open, healing. We got ups and downs, on a dime can turn it around. Oh, some days I'm the hero, some days I'm the doubt, I'm the riddle and the rumor, and I'm still working it out. Complicated like the book spells out some of the reasons. Every chapter, every scar, every quiet little treason. So if I change in the middle of a sentence, if I laugh when I'm breaking down, that's just all my different versions showing up at once right now. Hey, we're just complex beings, breathing, trying to make some meaning from all these turns and twists.
Another cheap trail for an empty feed. A quote in a box, clip from a stream. Cut out the doubts, sell them a dream. I want more than a headline. Give me names, give me dates, give me time. Tell me who, tell me how, tell me why. Facts matter, details matter. Draw the line between reality and the lie. Clickbait everywhere, headlines oft deceiving. Facts matter, details matter, context matters. Reality and truth matters. History matters more to real journalism than just transcribing what someone claims. Need get beyond today's Twitter attention spans. Crowd in a frame, look, they all agree that you trimmed every word that didn't fit the meme. History's a map, not a mood today. You can't bend every road just to win the page. I want more than a headline. Give me names, give me dates, give me time. Tell me who, tell me how, tell me why. Facts matter, details matter. Draw the line between reality
necessary, for evil prevail. What they say, good people's doing nothing. The state with most today. The world keeps turning, a dark, strange place. Good folks are yearning for a saving grace. The ship has sailed, they say, on a troubled tide. But what do you do today with nowhere to hide? Questions I've been asking in all my writings. What's your move? Just what about is it you're willing to try to do? Evil prevails when good just sleeps. Light sometimes fails while the darkness creeps. What are you doing now? Tell me, how will you take a bow for all to see? The news, it screams a broken sound, lost in bad dreams on hallowed ground. They say it's all lost cause, a losing fight. But what about your applause for what is right? Only thing it takes for shadow to prevail is a crowd of quiet hearts scroll inside, then turn away. Say this world is torn apart. Shit's gone out past the rusted pier. We just watch it fade. On this fallen ground we're standing, still afraid to wait. So what are you doing? What are you doing now to help the light, help the light, help the light break through the doubt? Are you just waiting for someone else to move? Or will you stand, will you stand, will you stand and be the proof? Tell me, what are you doing? What are you doing? Good folks in a quiet room, hands clean, eyes closed. Say someday I'll make a change, someday never shows. Every hurt you walk right past cuts a deeper line. Every that's not up to me helps the dark align. So what are you doing? What are you doing now to help the light, help the light, help the light break through the doubt? Are you just waiting for someone else to move? Or will you stand, will you stand, will you stand and be the proof? Tell me, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? It's a hard question, looking back at you, yeah, in the mirror, in the silence. You already know what's true. If you breathe and you're required to answer with your life. Every minute that you're given takes a side.
Like and subscribe to Constitutionalist Politics Podcast and share episodes. We need your help. Thank you for having tuned into another Constitutionalist Podcast show. I really appreciate that you stopped by. Again, please like, share, subscribe. We need you to help spread the Constitutionalist movement. Thank you again. Take care. God bless. Love you all.